Hello everyone, welcome back to Cursed on Late Night Gaming. Taking a quick look at the new Gatac. We took a look at it at the show. You can go on day one. I have a video there if you'd like to check that out. But there's been lots of people checking out this ship because it is the brand new offering. The whole show seems to be based around this, down to the colors of the show and everything. Now, I'll admit I am not a fan of the ship. It is challenging to get the hang of. It would take a lot of it kind of turns your brain around when you're flying it. So we're going to take it out and give it a fly. This is where the SCU kind of floats, and one of my kind of gripes about the ship is all the quote-unquote grav tech, which is what holds the SCUs in here. And to me, that just kind of sounds like kind of lazy design talk, in kind of saying we don't want to explain how things work, you know? So if we open this, there's no attaching pieces. These things are floating. It's just kind of like, oh, it's here because we say it is. And if you look at the steps, it has some inconsistencies. Like, you know, here we have just the regular steps. And then there's one here that's got, looks like something was forgotten. Or, you know, some reason they couldn't remove it. But, yeah, everything just floating kind of bugs me. It just feels like spaceships should have it. I mean, so they're calling it GravTech. Things float because it's GravTech. And to me, that just sounds like, just call it magic, you know? Like, we're not given a reason. It's just magic, you know? And that's just kind of, just feels sort of lazy. Like this. Is it cool looking? Yeah, I guess you could say it's cool looking. The sides here, press F here. Here we go. This kind of reminds me of, I don't know if anybody else, but it kind of reminds me of corrugated, it kind of cardboard, you know, it looks like painted cardboard. I don't know. I don't want to be so critical. I know it's the new hotness and everyone is crazy for it, but there's got to be some people that don't like it, right? And like right here, you see this is the thickness that they're telling me this is, and here it clips into it. It's just kind of sloppy, and I don't know. It just feels like engineering wasn't really thought. It was just like, how can we make these fold away in a cool way for no reason? You know, it's like, how would these actually function if it wasn't for magic, you know? So, I don't know. I don't mean to be a downer on it all, but it just kind of is like, to me a bit. So we've got that panel there. We've got the door here. That brings up the floaty bits. Or it's supposed to. It isn't doing it. To stand far away? No. Watch, now I can't get out of here. That's totally what's going to happen. And then we've got the other panel here, which again, a lot of floatiness happening for the component. As I understand it, this is going to be a place for a suit, I guess. Okay. I feel better looking at this without a bunch of people pushing This is a small ship, and at the show, there's a lot of people running around, and got kind of crowded. All right, so let's go up one level here. Makes kind of a cool sound. It kind of reminds me of the interior of the Nomad. Kind of just like designed for design's sake, you know, and doesn't. I had the Nomad about a month before I got rid of it because it just wasn't for me. All the weird angles and wasted space for the sake of design, it just felt eh. As I understand it, this is a human toilet here. Everyone's seen this a million times. Everyone's like, ooh, cool, look at all the innovation that happened for a toilet. All right. And then this is some sort of alien urinal. Okay. Cool. Grav Tech holds this stuff from spilling when you're spinning the ship. Then the bed. This is kind of cool. I saw that move. This is kind of cool. This is a neat look. I like this. I'm not sure what that... Oh, here we go. Nice. Oh. So that's the warning lights. Then we've got mood lighting. Nice. It's kind of cool. And then this must be the regular lights though. Yeah. That's nice. And it's a nice kind of homey, if you live in a cave feel. I like it. And this is personal storage. Then this, I believe, is supposed to be a desk. It's just a seat you sit on, and it's a desk here, I believe. Some people have said that they feel maybe it's a computer panel. I don't think so. I think it's just a desk. The fact that we have to debate what it is kind of a fail. But let's go up to the cockpit. So we've got more panels here with the floaty stuffs. Kind of hard to click, actually. And then same on the other side. But here's the meat and potatoes of it all. Enter the pilot seat. Now we are in a vertical obviously this is a vertical launch ship for the most part. So I don't believe this hangar is vertical launch. Oh, it's really quiet. Do I have the game volume turned down? I might. No, it's all turned up except for music. All right, let's not anywhere else right now. Let's go ahead and call comms to let us out. Wow, I'm having some clicking issues here. Here we go.
You are clear to launch.
Clear to launch. Where, though? There. It's on our head. It's okay, so we don't want to lift up, we want to go forward. Okay, now we're kind of floating. Let's get ourselves turned around the right way. Here we are. Here we are right here. See, now everything will be gravy. Okay, we're out. Let's do an external view. Watch this thing kind of fold. Got a neat sound. It has the little balls that control things rather than joysticks. Seems to be an alien approach they've kind of clung to. I'll applaud them in that an alien ship, they design an alien ship that doesn't look like a bug. That's usually the go-to. This one doesn't look like a bug. It looks like a proper alien ship. Now, the biggest thing I felt about this when I saw this concept was that it's going to be hard to land. And let's admit it, that takeoff was awkward. It was very awkward coming out of a horizontal hangar like that, but it was doable. But the landing of this, I thought, wow, that's going to be really tough. Then I was watching a video and someone said it's really easy to land. You just drive into the hangar, hold down N and do the auto land. And you know what? They're absolutely right. That would be a way to do it for sure. I know everyone poo-poos the auto land like, oh, you're not a good pilot if you use auto land. But this ship's weird and I would totally use the auto land. We are not out of the Armistice Zone yet. There's our pretty little face. This ship is cheap, in my opinion, for what you get. This has 12 missiles. See those red circles? Every one of those is a missile. 12 missiles. And 3 laser repeaters. That's a lot of firepower. All for $72 right now. It's on sale for $72 because that's the introductory price. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. 72 bucks. It's kind of cool looking, I have to admit. My brother said, I suppose you bought one. And I'm like, no, I didn't. It has some quirkiness I'm not sure I'm on board with. Okay, we're out of the zone. So you see there we have 3 Panther repeaters, which fire together. And I think that's pretty formidable, actually. I believe they're size 3. Is that correct? That's nasty. And then switch over to 12 Ignite 2s. That's a lot of firepower. Okay, I'm going to try to get my head around landing this. Let's see. I'm going to land it without, of course, anything. So the way it was suggested to me is you just look at your gauge here and you go down to where you're gotta fold it, of course. So you go till you're exactly, it's hard for me to tell how close to the ground I am since it's nothing but white. Okay. So you get to where you can see that you're, I'm not sure I can do this. And then just do 90. And then push back. I did it. It's sloppy as hell, but I did it, right? Now, if we do an external view, we are all screwy. There it is. I did it. I landed it. To be honest, I was trying that earlier and it didn't work out and I crashed and died. But hey. But it takes some, because if I push spacebar to go down or to go up, I'm going the other direction because it feels okay when you're flying. When you're flying, it feels all right. But when you're trying to land, and it's weird. It takes some getting used to. So, I mean, if you're bored with your ship and you want to try something different, this is kind of a cheap way to try something different. And of course, the big brother to this is the big freight one that's going to be coming out who knows when. And it has a similar shape. And I don't know. I've been really down on the ship. I got to say, it's kind of growing on me a little bit. I don't know if I would use it. I think it would be something I would go, haha, I have it. And I would park it and never touch it again, is what I think would probably happen. So then to take off, I just push forward instead of spacebar. So forward. Yep. Really weird. And you could leave it the view like that. That was just me kind of challenging myself to learn how to land this thing in the cockpit view. But I think I've got this thing for a day before they take it back. I think, is it the day that the rentals are? But you can like look up in the air. Let's say we do it this way. Look up in the air, okay? And then go to external view. Okay, yeah, and then we can see pretty clearly and go landing gear down. And then we have to remember to push backwards. And then this lands pretty easily. Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, it's not that bad. It's different, and that's what you would expect from an alien ship. You would expect it to be different, and it is. So I applaud them in that. If you heard me talk about this earlier, you'd say, God, this guy hates this ship. The more it's okay. It's okay. If you're interested in it at all, it's like I again said, $72 is less than a tank of gas. So let me take a quick look here. Everything's screwed up because they did a wipe. But let me take a quick look here on bounties. Low risk target, VLRT. So everything's kind of reset. Smaller ships, yada, yada, yada. Aberdeen. Nah, I don't want to fly to Aberdeen. I'm going to kind of stick around here. Because Aberdeen, that's over in is in Aberdeen or Hurston area. Oh wow, my turned around. Yeah, Aberdeen. It's not exactly close. All right. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would love to. So yeah, you could put boxes in the bottom part where you walked in, and then the SCUs stick on those side things. Yeah, because there's 3 of them. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 SCUs. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking it's kind of cool after all, maybe. After all my complaining, maybe it's kind of cool. Okay. I don't know, guys. What do you think? You gonna pick one up? I am on the fence. I most definitely have no need for this thing. So I probably won't. It's not like... I mean, it is sometimes. I was gonna say it's not like they go away. They sometimes do, but they don't go away forever. And plus, you know, okay, that's a good point. Don't feel pressured to buy everything with real money. They like to hold things so you can't buy them with in-game money. But I assume there's going to be a time when you can just buy it with in-game cash and not waste your real money. Because otherwise, if you just buy every ship, what are you playing the game for? Because you play the game to earn money to buy ships, and if you've already bought them all, what's the point? So then here, let's go back to New Babbage and try to land this the recommended way. I'll bet it is just easy as pie. It's got a great view, honestly. There's a lot more show this week, though. I'll be here every day for it. I even took vacation. Not for this, but I was running out of time to take my vacation, so I had to take it or lose it for the year end. So took some days, and I thought I'll just take some days and do some videos for the shows. Wide out. New Babbage has its moments, doesn't it? It's a snowy, awful place, but it's probably the most upscale city in Stanton. Arguably, Crusader is pretty up there, but I think New Babbage is kind of more so. All right, let's see if they give us a place. Because they sometimes haven't been. All right, sorry, I got the Toby going here, so...
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Yep, they did. I'm a little more, since I got to take it out and take a good look at it, I'm a little bit more on board than I previously was. So they say just go straight in, don't worry about which way you gotta land. Ooh, well, that didn't go so well, did it? Turn right around. Whew. Can I do it now? Hold N? No. Let's go back. Back. Ooh. That's on me completely. Well, of course it is, but okay, so they say just go in like this and then hit hold N. Isn't that the auto land feature? It is, isn't it? No? Okay, that is my fault. Okay, now that we have landing gear down. Yeah. No, it's not. Okay, let me think. I will go forward. It's not letting me do anything, honestly. I have no control. Huh. I have no control at all. I think the Autoland is fighting it or something, and it's not letting me. There we go. Let go. All right, now. It was easier just to do it myself, honestly. Okay. Rip perfect landing. That was supposed to be the easiest of them all, but okay. I don't know. I have confusing feelings about it. They're calling it a starter. I don't know. Can I get out? No. It worked. Okay. All right. It's a little... Is it beat up? I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe a little beat up. But, yeah, I'm sure they're going to sell a bunch of these. It's a little clunky to get in and out of and land. It's not quick for that. But, yeah, pretty cool. All right, guys, I'm going to be checking out ships all week long. So keep your eyes over here. I'm not going to be holding them for this Friday or next Friday because my release dates are usually every Friday I release a new one. I'm not waiting because the show's going on and we got to get stuff out. So took some time off and here we are. We're going to be cranking out Star Citizen vids. All right. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.